Hi, you guys. So I don't know what's going on. I was trying to use StreamYard, but for whatever reason, it's not working. So I said, well, let me go on and try to record. So I'll start with Tasha K since she's on the screen. She posted the interview with Jessica Reid, who alleges she was a victim of Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club. And so it's interesting how Tasha believes her, but she don't believe the Jennifer Hud girl. And it is what it is. Some people feel that she is working with Nicki Minaj, so maybe that's why she's taking the position she's taking with Jennifer. But Jessica, she says that she believes her. You're going to hear her say that in the promo video. What I noticed about the promo video, that it's only 3 minutes, so she's not really giving any of the interview. She's just kind of letting you know that Jennifer pretty much is sitting down with her. Excuse me, Jessica. She don't believe Jennifer. Jessica is sitting down with her, and that's kind of what you are going to get from this 3 minute promo that's over on her channel. I don't know if she's going to post the interview at a later time. It's possible as time go on she will post it on her YouTube page, but it's available on her app. Let me know what you guys think about her bringing all of this back up. It seems as if it comes up every year and nothing's done about it. I should say. She's saying she don't have anything against Charlemagne, but she feels like Jessica's not making the story up. I don't know what to say about all of that. Like I said, they try to stay on the right side of these people, and you can tell by the way they handle these situations. And you can kind of look at the way Jessica's looking at her. She's confused by her statement as well, but it's neither here nor there. Let me know what you guys think about the interview, if you were able to watch it on her platform or not. If you saw the promo, what did you think of it? It's a lot shorter than what she would normally give. Normally, she would give you a few minutes of the interview so you can get a feel for it. But it looks as if they really, they just kind of created a promo video. The other part of speaking on Tasha K, to my understanding, people were tagging Cardi B regarding the stuff that Storm Monroe was alleging over on his platform. And so I don't know. I'm wondering what's going to happen with that, because like a lot of people are saying, that is a HIPAA violation if she is discussing anyone's medical records. I don't really get where these people, I don't know, maybe they just feel like people won't come after them legally, right? And because so many people don't come after them, they get comfortable saying and doing all this stuff. I don't really know. But it's not smart to let people know you violated a hospital's policy and at all, and put that in a recording, right? So we'll see what happens with that. And speaking of Chelsea, I'm also wondering what she's going to get into while her boss is out of town, because Tasha and her husband are in Africa for a month, so they won't be back probably until the beginning of October. So I'm wondering what all she's going to get into. I'm sure they're still, FaceTiming or whatever, meet, Zoom, whatever, however they have to do it to keep the flow going on her platform and on YouTube. I'm just wondering how she feels about the separation, right? She posted in her stories that she had got a boot on her car, and then she posted a video of her driving off after the boot was removed. So I don't know. I guess she's trying to make use of her time without Tasha. Let me know what y'all think about all of that. The other story that I wanted to touch on was Storm interviewing with Chingy. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. It's about 30 minutes, and you guys know Chingy is from St. Louis as well, and Storm Montrez. We found out Montrez is from St. Louis as well. At least I didn't know that. I don't know if he mentioned it before. Um, I didn't. I thought he was from California, but anyway. So yeah, he interviews Chingy, and Chingy's talking about new music. He said it has a spiritual feel to it, but it's not gospel music. So I don't know. I'll have to check out what the name of the song or whatever he's talking about. He's going to release when he releases that. I think he said he has a whole project because I believe I was hearing him say Twista is on there as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what he means when he says spiritual. But let me know if you guys caught that interview. Chingy looks good too, right? Like everybody's not aging well, but he's definitely aging really well. Next story I wanted to touch on was not Tasha K, Michelle Brown and King Payne kind of exchange words. They were saying she went live because she said that her panel of people, she always blame it on panel. They wanted to touch on this the YouTube streets, right, and all this nonsense that's going on, and so she went on and she started talking about all the stuff that's been out here. Storm's real name, Tasha going to Africa, which she said that she was the one who broke the story that Tasha had moved to Florida. And then I think Michelle works with an investigator, and she definitely has connections in certain places in Atlanta. And you guys know that Tasha lived in Atlanta. So it is possible that she was getting information about Tasha first from some of her sources there. She was one of the original bloggers from a long time ago, so she definitely probably has those type of connections at this point. So yeah, she was saying how she broke the story that Tasha had moved to Florida because Tasha didn't announce that, right? We all understand that. I know she was driving to New Orleans, but she never said anything about she was leaving from Florida. But anyway, during the Essence Festival in July. But anyway, so she was saying how King Payne had all these people on his platform and how he is messy and how she got into it with him and Armand back in the day. And like I was telling you guys, Armand and King Payne, they were kind of together a little bit more. Couple, maybe 2-3 years ago. You don't see them together as much. And I think King Payne lives in Vegas and Armand now lives in Los Angeles. He was in the Bay Area, but he moved to LA. So yeah, she said that about him, and I guess somebody went back to King Payne and told him what Michelle said. So he kind of spoke on Michelle a little bit as well. He said that she's messy.
Carolyn in the building. Okay, on Brianna. Oh, so she gave him the exclusive because she knows Nene. That's why she was able to call her during the interview. She gave him the interview because she don't deal in mess. She not messy. She not messy. I hate how she try to make like everybody messy but her. She don't deal in mess. She don't do mess. But here she is monetizing off of my exclusive that I provided receipts for. And she don't even take the time to get it right. Everything she said was incorrect. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing over there? But she not messy. Like, have some integrity about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna talk about something, at least do your due diligence. She talked about, all of them was doing 3 hours live. All of them are doing 3 hour lives. Like, she is above sitting up here with y'all for 3 hours. Her live was 3 fucking hours. Like, what are you talking about? It's the pot calling the kettle black. You did a 3 hour live, dragging it.
So yeah, I agree with him about that. She definitely tries to hide behind that panel as well. She'll put that panel of people up there and make it as if it's them, right? Like she said, oh, they wanted to touch on these YouTube streets, but she wanted to touch on these YouTube streets because she in these YouTube streets. But she definitely tries to throw rocks in her hands. So I don't know. I forget what really happened between her and Armand. And well, I guess because he's friends with Armand, and Armand got into it with Michelle over this Nene interview. This was years ago. And Nene didn't interview with him. She wanted to interview with Michelle. And so that's what happened. And so, according to Michelle, Armand got upset. Armand admitted to getting upset, I think, as well, over that. And so they don't really talk. And so, since King Payne is Armand's friend, he probably just, of course, is going to take Armand's side. I do feel like people should stay out of other people's stuff, though, because you never know. You never know when things are going to change between people. But yeah, she was saying that how King Payne is really messy, the way he was handling interviewing. Vaughn was over there, Tasha K. You remember I told you guys I felt like the interview should have just been between him and Jaguar. But that's just my opinion. You know, he could do whatever he want to do. That's his channel. And if he want to let all them people come in the conversation, that's on him. Um, so yeah, Michelle and her panel were commenting on that as well. They were commenting on Storm's name being Montrez, and I guess Storm was kind of taking hits at her for Tasha K. So she said that Storm said some things about her as well. So they was going in on Storm and saying that he's suspect, and I mean, but everybody says that, so that's not new information. She, of course, said that she was the one who broke the story that Tasha moved to Florida, and now Tasha's in Africa, and people thinking she trying to tiptoe on out. Like she said, however, I don't think she can go to Africa and get away from anything, right? If she's going to continue her platforms that she set up here in America, they still could touch the money that it's earning, right? Regardless of where she is. And so that's really not going to stop, especially if it's court ordered. That's not going to stop much her moving to Africa. Now, if she's moving her money to Africa or setting up banks and switching things up, now that's another story that I don't really have the answers for. But I believe her channel is based here, right, in the States. And so, and more than likely, the bank account or whatever she has set up with YouTube is based here. I don't know about her website. I'm sure she probably has the same account or another account, and that's where the trickery could come in. Like she could have her website and all that set up in another country, for all we would know. So that's for a lawyer to chime in on about as far as her moving her money or what have you, or the husband moving the money. Let me know what y'all think about all of this. Another story that I don't think I touched on was Tasha K went live with, I guess, King Payne again when Storm was live. And I went live about all of this as well. But she was saying that she was wondering if how did Storm know all this information about her husband as far as, his package and all that stuff. And so she was like, did Storm sleep with my husband? And I just thought it was kind of nonchalant the way she was saying that, but that's just me. Let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments. And go and check out Fisher King Payne's video on Michelle and Tasha. Also, Wiley is in Vegas. He went to the Usher concert and met up with some of the subscribers to the Wiley show, his channel. And so I thought that was nice that he was able to move around and kind of meet and greet people, because they keep saying that his channel will never grow. Armand speaks down on him, and now Tasha is doing it as well. And to my understanding, he fell out with Tasha over Wiley not wanting to take a side in the whole thing between Storm and Tasha K. He wants to be able to say whatever he want to say about whoever he want to say about it, and that includes her. And so he said that's why they kind of got into it. And so I guess that's why they fell out. And so now she, as she says, she's not dealing with any of the gays anymore. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about Michelle and Kingpin, and do you think that's going to be a new, a new back and forth, a new beef? Like I said, he's been pulling all this stuff on Storm. It would be kind of funny if Michelle start pulling stuff on him. And she was saying something like that as well, like she won't use the stuff that she know unless she really have to. So I don't know what that means. Let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.